Down on my knees, I whispered, please, give my heart a break. Three places, Seattle, Chicago, and New York. Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Solkela.
Better than heaven, Minnesota. We got tons of mine pits northwest of Lake Superior. Temps are cold there, colder than my ex. I got myself a head cold, so I bought myself Kleenex. Know about me, how did you be up in Halo? It all started back in 1996 when I graced this world with my presence. It all went downhill from there. But no, not really. I didn't like music, and I still don't. I grew up in humble beginnings in poverty, and then mother got remarried, ended up on a farm. My entire life is kind of a series of the comfort zones here and my career is somewhere else. And even in 9th grade when it really all started, there was a bunch of girls like, we need bass singers in choir, so join choir. Okay, I don't want to, and I did. We don't have any boys in theater, so you gotta join one act play. And I'm like, absolutely not, so I did. And then they were like, we have openings in the chorus for the opera, and we need bass singers. Absolutely not, so I did. And then even college was like that. I'm too dumb, I don't have good grades, I could never go to college. And a lady was like, but you could qualify for a scholarship in music. So I did. Music's music. I always consider music the vehicle, right? My real job is a modeling agent. But comedian is first, and I call myself a musician, but I'm really a comedian with an accordion. My comedy is simple. My goal is simple. I want to improve these people's lives. The thing is that I was blessed with the ability to not really care what people think. And some people think it's just because I'm machissimo and tough and all this cool stuff, but I really think it's the brain damage. In my experience, people care way more than you think they do at the communal level. But people care way less than you think they do at the personal level. So whatever you do, fit your role in society, enjoy life. It's such a challenge, but there's no bigger challenge in life than to roam around in public enjoying yourself. Everyone likes a fool. I want to be able to have a creative idea and be able to fund it completely, to get all the air under its wings that it needs. I've been writing 4 operas. I've been too busy to make much progress on them. And I think that's where the true creative passion lies, is my composer. That's my Bob Ross style painting on a mountain, happy as a lark. That's my, when I get time to actually compose and let my creative plots and creative musical things flourish. And
missed rehearsal and a future looked quite dim. Talked to his wife only to find.
I hear the train a comin', it's rolling.
There's a girl, need to stop her down.
And I know our home and native.
I've got one called the Bear Trap song. It's one of my favorites, even though it's a melancholy one, but it's about the feeling when an animal steps in a trap and they have to think to themselves, oh no, do I eat through my own foot and hope I'll just be happy with life?
Eating salmon and berries while I live my life with ease.
And I step into a bear trap and spikes dig into my shin. That one I love because I have an actual beaver trap that I set off. I was in an auction for a bear trap and I got outbid. I wrote a new one that's called Mr. Right. And it's a song about how all of the girls are gunning for the accordionists. And there's just not enough accordionists to go around. So it's kind of like a fake Studley song. My girlfriend doesn't seem to like it, but it's going on the next album.
Cause he's just an up the log on the job.
The dark squeeze box player.
With lots to do over
The
it.
top non-stop total bot boredom slayer.
What can you do? Well,
Get in line of stars, line of blow your ever loving mind and be the guy.
guy glad to know away from you will never go.
I remember my mother actually would be like, so when are you getting a real job? When are you getting a real job? And she probably regrets the hell out of it now. But I remember the day when I told her, Mom, what do you make? For real, tell me the truth what you make, because I'm sick of hearing that comment. And when I found out I made significantly more than my mother does, I was like, all right, now this music means something. I spend almost 100 hours a week doing this stuff. Don't let busy be your rate of success. I had 261 gigs this year, September 1st to September 1st, 2023. Be careful what you wish for is the motto, but it ain't all bad. It ain't all bad. I love it. I love what I do. I mean that, even though I need a nap.
Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living, barely 8 to 5. It's all taken and not given. They just use your mind.
It's all evaporating.
Yeah, never mind, too late. I always knew I was a hothead. Is it cool?
You look like a cupcake.
I thought it would hurt worse.
It's just doing the top. Oh, now it's getting to the pony.
When I was just starting out, I wanted my music to take off, and the music just wouldn't take off. It was like, you know, screaming into the void on Facebook Lives and YouTubes with 2 views, and it was like... Then one day I did a stunt where I cut holes in the ice. In Finnish we call it avantouinti. And I went about 34 feet or so swimming from one hole to the other. But yeah, there's always still an adrenaline junkie in me. I still play accordion on unicycle, I do the stilts, and I've lit myself on fire. And when you get a music video, then you can get real creative. And back on the farm,
Back on his family farm,
strumming a banjo,
strumming his banjo,
and when I do,
and when he do,
I mutter my mutter.
Steve Smutter might mutter. There's a guy driving a tractor with a nuclear reactor.
Up on the range, up on the range,
Up on the range,
where the loonies all go,
where the loonies all go,
where we jumpstart cars,
where we jumpstart cars.
at 40 below.
'Cause I'm 900 miles from my home. 900 miles from my home. 900 miles. I love this song.
Shoot, yeah.
Yeah, it was a rough at the beginning getting it settled, but that's such a good freaking song.
It really is.
My jazz trio, we're calling it No Harm in Harmony. It's a trio. It's a really fabulous tenor. That's Zach Barnes. His dad, Greg Barnes, my high school choir director, who I adore beyond any amount of words. We've always been close after high school. We talk all the time. I come to him for advice. I've even bought sound equipment and a keyboard from him. And long story short, I think he's in round 3 of cancer. So he goes through his chemo every now and then. And it all started with when he was feeling good in the window. He'd be like, hey, come over, I'll make you dinner. And his son, he'd come over too. We'd eat, we'd sing. That was the format, no matter what. And we had just had such a huge repertoire from all of the jazz we've done, and you know, some of the opera and comedy stuff I've done. We were able to do the trios and some barbershop. And one day we were like, hey, let's form a group so that we can get a gig or 2 every time I'm out of chemo and I'm on one of the peaks, you know? Yeah, basically, as long as he's healthy, we plan to do this. I love what I do. That's the truth. Even though it's tough. There's no way to do it if you don't believe in yourself. There's no way to do it if you're expecting it to be easy. If you want to be a musician, if you want to be an entertainer of any kind and enjoy your life completely, you won't. Like everything in life, there's give and take. There's the curtain and there's the bow. There's the applause and there's the deafening silence when it's done. I think I'm one of the most unique people in my industry. I compete with hardly no one. There's only one other guy I know that plays accordion on a unicycle. Every morning I wake up and just think, gosh, the possibilities, the things I can change, the people I can help, the smiles I can cause. That's what I do it for. That's what I do it for. The material things are neat, the ego boosters are kind of nice. But at the end of the day, I just want to see people smile. I keep it funny. I keep it fun. And I love what I do. I hope you do too. It's a long life if you don't. It's a short life if you do.
I'm under hanging out, talking in your sleep. Doesn't matter where you've been, as long as it was deep.
Yeah.
You always do the wearing well. You look so fancy, I can tell. I don't mind you coming here and wasting a my time. I guess you're just what I needed.
What I needed.
I needed someone to please. I guess it's just what I needed.
Just what I needed.
I needed an accordion to squeeze.